Here's another quick little video of Mike Plays with Vintage Toys. I have done a good handful of Hot Wheels toys, but I wouldn't say I'm exactly an expert, or that's even my main thing. I just like Hot Wheels, and I pick them up every now and again. When I pass one in like the supermarket or the flea market, I was just like, oh, that's a cool car, because they're cheap, and why not pick them up? And I had a gift card to Barnes & Noble, so I didn't know what to get, and I'm looking around the hobbies and stuff, and I saw this neat little book. I thought, oh, why not pick it up? I got to spend the gift card anyway. And you get a neat little book, so you can carry it around when you get at the flea market or something, but I don't see, this being any reliable source for exactly how much these things are worth. Basically, it just tells you if something like that is, be on the lookout for that if you find it, and it's $500, or look at some other stuff where, well, there's a $35 one or a $45 one, but like, something for only a couple of bucks. Basically, it tells you if it's good or it's garbage. But I got my problems with the book. I'm gonna be honest with that. Trying to search through it is kind of a pain in the butt. You got to know exactly what kind of car this is, and it's a thick book just to keep flipping through and hoping to find it. Like this car right here. I looked up VW, and it had, a bunch of listings for Volkswagens, but no, this is actually called a Baja Buggy. And there's about 10 different kinds of, repainted Baja Buggies that they redid throughout the years, but I didn't know that. So I just kept flipping until I found another car that looked like this that was like painted over, and that was called a Baja Buggy. But no, mine's a bug and taxi. He's got a weird little Rasta man on there. So apparently Hot Wheels is down with the weed. I don't know. And another thing, they don't have color variants. I found this guy in there, but it was the other one. So I guess that doesn't count. And then Spider-Man here, he wasn't even in there at all. So I guess that counts as a color variant. All I found was the Silver Surfer car like this. Not in the book. Kind of a pain in the butt. Sometimes you just want to see what you got in a picture. See, there it is. Or is it listed under that? That one's a Marvel one. The other one was just plain. But no Spider-Man. Disappointing. I do have that Hot Wheel, but that is not my variant. And I do remember there being one of these with a blue top fin and blue nose cone. Not listed in here at all. But I figured, this is a thick little book. If they had all those variants, this book would be even twice the size of this. So I can kind of forgive them on that, but, as a collector, this isn't the best. Not the best book out there. I don't know if there is a better book out there, but this is the 4th edition. You figure each edition gets a little bit thicker? The beginning of the book gives you little history lessons and the Sweet 16. I guess these are all the originals here from '68. Ranking of the best ones of all time. And here's a picture of all the different wheels. Look at that. And more abbreviations. Here's a little part of the book that helps you decode what kind of wheels you have there. I don't know they had that many different kind of wheels. All small wheel, all medium wheel, white wall tires with basic wheel, gold ultra hot. I always thought they were red lines and whatever else they came out with after the second one. I guess the modern ones have a lot more wheels. Wheels. We're going to go into the history of each of those cars. And then they break it into, 68 to 79 red lines and the black walls, collector number cars. Decent book for a beginner, but if you're slightly more hardcore, this is going to be a big disappointment. I'm somewhere in between. Or, well, I would say I'm a beginner collector, but the fact that I got stuff like this and I can't even, find much information on it from this book, that's a big disappointment. Don't know if there's a newer edition to this one, but this one's got a copyright of 2012, and this one is the current one that's at, Barnes & Noble. So, if this is the one that they're still selling and it's still in print, there should be... This is okay. I will say, flipping through this, I'm amazed at how many times they just keep reusing the same molds over and over and over again. Like, where did that police car go? Like, yeah, like this police car. I have a variant of that. Mine's black and white, not with a white car with a black door. But they must have pumped that thing out. And, yeah, my variant's not in here. But they must have pumped that thing out 15 times in 50 years. So... you get a cool sense of the history of the toys. I got that. Oh wait, I had that car too. It's in here somewhere. I always considered it like the Griswolds car when I was a little kid. That would be the Griswolds. That would be the family truckster. I have this one. That is strangely one of my biggest videos. I filmed a video on this car. Just because it's a toilet with an engine. And I got flagged for it for some bizarre reason. I guess it was indecent somehow. But mentioning that, this is a toilet, this is a good bathroom reader. You're sitting in there, grunting it out, having some trouble, not getting your fiber. It's good to just sit there and flip through this book. Wait, I found my police car, finally. Mine was slightly different than that. I don't think where it said police on the door is quite the same. Yep, there's that Baja Buggy again. Well, you kind of learn something new every time you flip through it. So it's not the best, but not completely useless, and it's just a fun little book. Some guy's got like 2,000 Hot Wheels at his house is probably going to find many, many more faults in this book than I did, but on a scale of 1 to 10 and of enjoyability, I'm going to give this like a 6.5, 7. It was worth spending the gift card on. $15. I don't know if I would have spent $15 of my own. That's all I want to say.